Here's Newton now on second down. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. Touchdown, Jaguars! As his guys are in for 6, and the Jags have taken the early lead. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run. And
they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overran. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
And now out comes Houston. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Yannick Ngakoue able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Throw left side complete to Ross. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Watson now to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They stacked him up pretty well, but when you try...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. Marshawn Lynch, 40 yards. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 13-7. Kick this one away.
All right, now my voice in here.
To the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Oh, and now he pulls him over. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why I don't show scores.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, thank you.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a first down throw for Newton. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
Stop running that trash play and kill it every time.
For a Jaguar touchdown. Cam Newton now with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes.
I'm going to run that same play every time I see that formation, bro. Don't run that shit on me. Matter of fact, I'm going for 2.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter.
Like, bro, you got to find a new defense. That shit trash. He was in a different. I don't know why he's running cover 3 blitzes. They never did.
Now Doug Marone not even hesitating. They're going to go for 2.
Like, bro.
Out of the gun, Newton. Flush to his right. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
All right, all I need right here is to stop.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. And now out comes Houston. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
That nigga barely got over.
And complete. It's Lynch. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going at quarter number 2. They've got a 3rd down and a yard to start things out.
Reset.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he's able
I've seen that shit coming from a mile away.
43-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he'll go down at the 28. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. To the air again, Newton. Flushed out right.
The fact that I knew he was going to drop the ball.
Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
He may try and run for this. The Jags come up empty on 4th down, and this Texans defense stands tall. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out,
can you get in the end zone, please?
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop
Look at this. He's breaking
tackles. Elevated going to their bench.
Man, Marshawn hasn't did this shit in 3 years.
4th down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Yeah, okay.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go and shift.
Watson on 1st down.
Yeah, don't throw that shit. Don't throw that shit. He threw it. He threw it. I told him don't throw it. I told you to don't throw it. I told you.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys,
bro, that's it. Yo, he thinks Evan Ingram's gonna catch in traffic. Evan Ingram, like, come on.
And when he delivers the ball.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Evan Ingram can't catch, bro. He can barely catch in real life. Pick! That's a pick 6, bro. That's a pick 6, dog. Oh my
been
God.
Very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
The Texans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Now Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it.
Come on, bruh.
Down at the 43.
I was on the wrong side. I've seen that
They
shit
only
coming
needed a few
too.
inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
I'll be on this side. Play action.
Play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket.
Pick.
Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that one
You trying to snag on me with
incomplete.
John
Looked
Ross,
like he
bro?
might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at its second down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50
This
balls.
man really trying to
when you've
snag
had that
on me
kind of
with
lack of
John
success.
Ross, bro. You not know who is on him? That's Jalen
Number
Ramsey.
one. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson eluding the pressure right. Now
Give
he'll
me
let
that
it go
shit.
deep right side.
Come on,
He
man.
almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his second there.
Yeah, don't trip. I had your shit locked up before you even see it.
Play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson toward the sideline.
Come on,
Did he
bro.
keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
This
Second
man is
catch in
letting
this
John
AFC
Ross
title
get
game, but
open
he's got
on
a
these
first down.
pansy-ass routes.
First down, the run with Lynch.
Can we man align, please?
And he's
Can we
gonna
please
get
man
this
align?
inside the 30. Another nice
Jesus
gain,
fucking
16
Christ,
yards there,
man.
and a first down again. First down now, but that
Ball
clock
should be
rolling.
mine. This nigga throwing user kicks, bro.
Because they need
Shitty
to
ass
use the ground
offense.
game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering
It's
how they were going
21
to
to
bottle
7.
him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed.
Here they go again, bro. I can't make any audibles.
On second down, here's Watson.
Bro,
And the hit
fuck out of
jarred
here.
loose. It's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot
They
of
are not
congestion
letting
in the
me
middle
make
of the
any
field.
audibles,
Makes it very
dog.
hard to slide one
Finally.
in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. From the gun on third, Watson steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there.
Pick.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big
That's
turnover there as his guys will get the football back. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually...
He's got a man complete. The 20, 10.
Nah, you going quick now.
Jaguars. Cam Newton with his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off the squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
All you do is X tackle this nigga in the backfield. That's it. No big hit. Don't need nothing big.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Here's Watson now on second down.
He killed this man on that, bro.
Past the 20.
And the funny thing is, he let that ball go in about 0.2 seconds. He was killed in the backfield.
And the Texans cut into that lead.
That blessed ass touchdown.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert.
Deshaun Watson just let the ball go in 0.2 seconds.
Keep chopping down this lead in a second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
He threw that shit so fast, because that was sad.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
He finally changed that bullshit.
On first down, Newton. Now he's forced out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side into a double team, and it's
I did not want to throw that,
by
but I was scared you were going to hit me, so I let the shit go.
In the closing stages of the first half. And just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. They start the drive with Lynch. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. That good for 22 and a first down.
Black 99 Philly. Richmond.
Halftime.
So, yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it.
Get the fuck out of here. Shut up. You have
Coach,
no offense, bro.
We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
What are you threw 4 picks? You threw 4 picks in one half.
End zone for a touchback. And here comes the
Texans. What you mean it doesn't matter? Look at your offense.
Drive of the second half.
You're only looking for John Ross. Like, come on now, get some offense, bitch.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is.
Right? Yeah, that's a post route. I'm on that. Boxing that shit up. Boxing that shit up. Boxing that shit up. I know what you're doing before you do it, bro. Find something new. What do you think this is?
To throw on second is Watson.
No, nigga, that's us. That's us. That's us. That's us.
And he's able to get it back to
That's us. What do you think this is?
First possession of the
Nobody's open.
So maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed.
Look at your turnover. Look at your turnover.
Of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
That happened to you before.
There's stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 at the 19. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
You going for it now.
Jacksonville. A great effort there. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away.
It sound like no defense being played over there.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit
that nigga
cautious when
passing
you start
game is
that
on
next
some
drive,
shit,
or no,
man.
you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being
you done resorted to trying to snag on me now?
Any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Reset. Come back.
Faking the give. Now Watson.
Sack.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue able to disrupt yet another pass play, his third sack of the afternoon.
I know you don't.
Third and long, it's Watson.
That's my fault. I made him cover that far back. That was my fault.
Shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work.
You just ran for 6 yards and you ran right into the safety.
The playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
From the 50, it's Watson. Buying time to his left. Looking left side.
The fact that they let that nigga throw down right to me, and I didn't get an animation for that shit.
Got a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
I got 3 niggas over there. I was about to say, get the fuck out of here. I had 3 niggas over there.
Bright side to that incompletion.
I triple team that nigga.
Wow.
I put 3 niggas over there on purpose. Fuck out of here.
No pick, just incomplete that time. Now it's Watson, forced out to his left. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
No, you're trying to decipher what's going on
out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions. Can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Give me that.
And that is going to be incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. Well, they were 2 for 3 on 4th down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. 2 for 4,
first time
2 for 3 before that. They finally get stopped again. That's okay. That's the type of team that will keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
Now he's going to throw deep right side.
I knew he was going to drop that too, bro.
Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Them blitzes are not getting to me, and they're leaving so many people wide open.
Why they have the lead, but now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go.
You might as well go play some normal zone coverage. Them blitzes not working out.
A little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Yes, I'll run this. I have this like that. I should have this like this. Use that like that.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. Flushed out right. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. An excellent pickup.
Them niggas don't got no type of offense over there. Of course he quit. That nigga quit and left the party. Bro, he